And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score East Carolina 7, South Florida 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To the air, it's Orji. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Bulls come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Great move in the open field. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Pirates pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Running back with the football. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass this time. Fires it to the wide out. He's got it with room to run. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown. touchdown or field goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Hands off to the left. He finds some space. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Orji. Going for his running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
21, South Florida, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Stevens. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Back to pass. It's Orji. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He could be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, South Florida, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass. It's Orji. Quick completion with the tight end. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The Bulls will line up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. This should be the last play of the quarter. QB keeper all the way. A change of direction. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
1st out and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The Pirates will line up here on 1st down and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
BET is good, and the lead grows to 35-0.
That makes this score East Carolina 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 99 set to kick this one away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The USF offense is back out there now. They had got some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. To throw, it's Orji. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10, and they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He could go. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Florida, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Orji. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still
a deep shot to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulls.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit just before the throw. and is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Orji. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Wide open downfield. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Orji. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
South Florida, 14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Pirates will line up to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Orji. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Stevens. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The back in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to take off here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Bulls will look to convert here on fourth down. Motion now from the tight end. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. The pass ball's incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is
looking to make a big play downfield. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, East Carolina. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the return starts from inside the 20. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the East Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. It's a draw play. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Tight end goes in motion. The pocket breaking down. On the move now. That's caught. It's Snead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back really seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Using his legs here, and the defense brings him down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Turns it loose downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Handoff from the shotgun. Look out, he's in the clear. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Nowhere to run up the middle. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Orji. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play coming up. Design quarterback run. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Bulls churn out another first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Florida.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He breaks free. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's a toss play to the right. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Throwing off play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his back. Punt over the middle. It's Snead. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To the air, it's Orji. Makes the catch downfield. Jukes to get past a man. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Bulls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And this time, it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Handing off on the draw play. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Here we go.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
The Pirates move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pirates.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Florida, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running back grabs it on a screen, and they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
To throw, it's Orji. Receiver makes the grab. Gets into space at the 50. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Back now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There's not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Bulls are going to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Bulls looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the East Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Hit just as he throws the ball. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
And it's a bunch formation. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back, it's Orji. Finds his target. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, East Carolina. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, you talking about having a day? This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage. They'll tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Orji. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the wideout goes in motion. They keep him off balance with a run.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Orji. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The Bulls are going to cash in this red zone trip. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, out of bounds. Ouch, a chance for a much-needed big play there.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Thrown to the end zone. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.